There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
It sounds like you've been watching a cartoon that I know called Underdog. I would have thought you were way too young for that one.
Are you kidding? That's my all-time favorite show. Us puppies have heroes on TV too, you know, like Lassie and Old Yeller and Snoopy and Scooby-Doo, but none of them save the day like Underdog can. He can even fly. He's my hero. That's why I wear this cape sometimes. I do have one question, though. What is an underdog?
An underdog accomplishes something that most people can't and don't expect them to accomplish. For instance, have you ever heard of the tortoise and the hare?
Yeah, that's the one where a turtle beats a rabbit in a race. That turtle was definitely not the one I would have picked to win that race.
That's right, and that oh-so-slow tortoise, which is a turtle, was the underdog in this story because no one thought he could beat the hare, which is the rabbit. In the end, he did, though, because that rabbit was so sure he would win that he laid down to take a nap.
I tried chasing a rabbit once, and I never did catch him. It would have been nice if he was so tired he laid down to take a nap. I must have run around the block a million trillion times and finally had to go in to get some water.
Well, today our story is about Ehud, who was an underdog in his time, and he accomplished something great.
What made him an underdog?
Well, mostly because he was left-handed. How many of you are left-handed? Lift up your hand with whichever hand you color or write or draw with. We got one. Who else? Two. Who else is left-handed? Three. We got 3 left-handed kids in here. Back in these times in the Bible, people thought that if you were left-handed, you could never do anything great.
Hey, don't they call a left-handed person a southpaw? Do you think I could be a lefty and not even know it? I mean, I have 4 paws, so one of them is sure to have come from the south. How did this left-handed underdog do something so great anyway?
Well, God needed him to help by going into battle with a king who wasn't very nice to the people. Ehud knew everyone would be watching for his right hand when he went to go into battle. So he was able to catch them off guard when he used his left hand, and he actually won against this giant king. Now the people of Israel were free again from slavery.
Wowzer, God knew he could do it all along. And all he needed to trust that he was chosen for a special reason.
Nice, Theo. You knew that one all by yourself. Do you know what else I want you to learn from today's story?
That I really can't fly. I kind of already learned that one. I closed my eyes really tight and put in my arms into the air, but it just didn't budge. I finally figured that it's only something Underdog can do.
Well, I'm kind of glad that only he can do that. That's what makes him special and unique. And I'll tell you what I really wanted you to learn today.
What's that?
That not one of you are ordinary. You're all special and extraordinary in the eyes of God. Whenever you think you're not special, just remember that.
We sure will, won't we, kids? Hope you all have fun in children's church. And remember, God loves you. So do I. Bye. Bye, kids.